Hello everybody, Game Bros here, and welcome back to another episode of Forza Horizon 5, and it's another wonderful day in the summer of Mexico. So, last time we were here, we built and modified this beast, the 2003 Toyota Celica SSI, and I mean, it's a really good car, both modified and unmodified, but today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So today what we're going to be doing, let me just pull it up here. We are going to be making, or building, got to find it, let's go to Ford, and we're going to be doing this, the 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R with its 5-liter V8 that makes 235 horsepower. It might not be a V8. I think it's a V8. I mean, it's a V8, right? Because it's a Mustang. Like, you put V8s in Mustangs. But it's rear-wheel drive. It's C-Class, retro muscle, so that means it is a sports car. As I said about the Celica, I would not mind having one of these stock in my garage. So, here we go. So, first things first, before we do anything, we just got to hear how it sounds. So, I'm going to stop talking right now. Okay, I mean, I think it could sound a little bit meatier, you know, for a Mustang. For a Mustang, it could sound a little bit meatier, in my opinion. But you know, what do I know? I mean, I don't know anything. So, yeah, I think it could sound a little bit meatier for a Mustang. But you know, that's just me. So let's see. We did that. Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so. We did that. Okay, so we're doing this one, the Tierra Prospera circuit, which I believe is smack dab in the middle of the map. Come on, work for me. All right, that is. Oh, where is it? I mean, okay, not smack. Okay, it's not smack dab in the middle of the map, but you know, it's close. Nice little burnout. So this is my first, you know, left-hand drive car on the show, the channel, for the series. Mostly because the Celica, the drive was on the other side, and so was the E-Type. So anyway, yeah. So hope you guys enjoy the drive as you listen to this 5-liter V8, and I believe it's naturally aspirated. I mean, it has to be naturally aspirated, right? I mean, you can't have a V8 that makes, you know, 200 horsepower that, you know, be turbocharged or supercharged or anything. So it's pretty sure it's naturally aspirated. So oh, whoops, I was going off the road there, but yeah. So this, I mean, isn't this the Fox body? I feel like this is similar to the Fox body. It's the same generation. And I mean, originally when I saw this car for the first time, this particular generation of Mustang, my initial response, I'm like, that's a Mustang? Because, I mean, it looks so much like just a regular car. Like, you know, like a regular, like maybe closer to something like, I don't know, a Honda Civic. It has a Honda Civic-ish look, vibe about it. So that's why originally, as a kid, when I first heard about this generation of Mustang, I'm like, that's a Mustang? But still, it's a very well-known Mustang. Everyone knows, like, if you see one of these, oh, you know, that's a Mustang. It just didn't have that muscle car-y look to me, versus the Camaro, which I think looked better than this. So, you know, sorry Ford guys, I'm sorry. My dad is personally, he's a Ford guy, so yeah, he's a huge fan of the Ford Mustang. I mean, I'm a muscle car guy. I'm not a Ford, Chevy, or Dodge guy. I'm just a huge lover of muscle cars. I love Mustangs, I love Challengers, I love Chargers, I love Camaros, I love all of them. I love all of them. There's not one particular muscle car that I hate. I do hate the fact that I heard that they're going to make the Camaro a 4-door, which, I mean, Dodge has done that successfully. They made the Charger a 4-door. But, I mean, I think if you're going to make a muscle car a 4-door, you should at least offer a 2-door option. And that's Dodge. That's something Dodge didn't do. They made the new Charger, and they didn't offer a 2-door Charger. They just said, okay, here's a 4-door Charger. That's all you get. And I'm hoping that Chevrolet doesn't do the same thing with the Camaro. Like if they do decide to do a 4-door Camaro, which is just, I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you do that. Yeah, that one is just, horrible. I've heard that Dodge is going to be swapping out the V8s in the Charger and Challenger with electric engines. Yeah, electric engines. So that's something I'm definitely not too happy about. And then lastly, I've also heard that Ford, like I'm a hater. Go ahead, hate me, but I absolutely abhor the new Mustang. The new Mustang Mach-E? No. You just made a 4-door sedan, put an electric motor in it, and slapped the Mustang label on it. And for me, that is a huge no. Like, get that crap out of my sight, okay? I don't, okay, like, if I'm in a muscle car, a Mustang, Camaro, or a Challenger, right? Those are the 3 basics that are on the market right now. I don't want my muscle car to be silent. I want to hear my RPMs. I want to hear my horsepower. I want to hear the, oh no. Okay. Can we make it? Please tell me we can just, yeah, okay, I thought we couldn't make it. Yeah, that's an ongoing glitch in the game. You know, where you're just driving. You're just driving and it just stops. Like you're just driving up the road, then the ground beneath you just disappears, and then the car just stops in its tracks. So that's not the first time it's happened. The game has been updated already, and the problem still hasn't been fixed. And to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed because Forza Horizon 4 didn't come with that. Forza Horizon 4 did not come with that issue. When you're driving a Forza Horizon 4, you know, you didn't. I mean, hell, even the crew didn't have that issue. I mean, you know, driving around, that never happened where, you know, the map just all of a sudden disappeared. So, am I disappointed? Yes. Now, in their defense, the guys who play on games, this is the biggest map they've ever worked with, so I do understand that. I just hope in the next couple of updates they get the problem fixed, because I hate it when that happens. And this is, let's say I've done 3 episodes, it's the first time that has happened. Well, okay, yeah, this is my 3rd episode, so it's the first time that's happened. So I mean, yeah, that happens from time to time. So essentially, I think the Cobra broke the game, guys. It broke the game. It can't handle the awesomeness of this Cobra right here. So yeah, yeah. See, so here's the funny thing: it doesn't have the word Mustang, I believe, on the car. I don't think it does, but it's a Mustang. I mean, it has the Mustang symbol, so that should be good enough for you, right? All right, so I see a Crown. Is that a Crown Vic with a Forza wing? Bruh, that's a Crown Vic with a Forza wing. That's a, okay, there's a Monte Carlo. There's a Trans Am. See a GNX. Okay, I will not be doing the Monte Carlo because I've already done it. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I've already done that car. I did the Trans Am too, so. Okay, let me catch up with the other Cobra. Oh, man. My God. Cobras. Stop pushing me. Okay. Let me see if I can catch up to the Crown Vic. Come on. Come on. Come on. Onto the grass. Past the Crown Vic. Past the Monte Carlo. Hunting down the Trans Am. Hoping to get P3. Okay. Come on. Come on. Takes the inside. Passes just a little bit. But passes the Trans Am. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's an Impala. Flame Arbiter. That's actually a pretty good. That's a pretty good username. Actually, I like that. Come on. Come on. You're telling me we can't catch a sedan? I'm pretty sure that's a sedan up there. Unless you have more horsepower than me. If you have horsepower than me, that's understandable. Man. I mean, at least we got P3. So I'm sort of satisfied. But you know, P2 would be nice. And I'm not, I don't think I'm close enough to draft. Am I? Am I drafting? No, I don't think I'm drafting. Come on. Okay. Yeah, see, the thing is about this game, when it comes to this game, it doesn't matter, you know, how good your handling is, how much horsepower you have. Yep, it's an Impala. It's an Impala. It's an Impala. Passing the Impala. That's a GNX. Passing the GNX. I will admit the launch I got off that corner was amazing. So we're in P1. So that's good. Yeah, but, you know, if you have, okay, like, for example, putting lots of power into a rear-wheel drive car, while it's probably lots of fun to thrash around and everything, not the best idea for a race car, because I can guarantee you lots of wheel spin. Whereas if you put, you know, a lot of horsepower for all-wheel drive, there won't be, technically speaking, you know, educated guess, not as much wheel spin. So there you have it. So you need a balance of power and handling. If you have poor handling but lots of power, you're not going to win races. If you have good handling but no power, well, don't need to tell you what's going to happen there, do I? So I mean, I think the thing handles pretty well. I think the Celica handles better. I do. I think it handles better. Because this thing tends, I mean, that rear end really just wants to come around at a corner. I can't not take a corner and have it not try to drift. Okay, like that was successful. But, yeah, that's... Okay. Last lap. Let's make it count, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. We got this. We got this. If I lose it now, I'm going to be actually very upset with myself because, you know, my first place. But yeah, when we did, so this week's trial that I did was my very first trial event ever. So I never did the trial in 4004, so, and I won, and the trial is what gave me, what was that? The trial is what gave me the points needed to get the Celica. And I had to do it like 2 times because it was difficult. Oh my god, the trial was difficult. It was difficult. Fun, but difficult. Yeah, with the point system and the driver tires, and man. Yeah. I never got in first. I never got in first, ever. I wish I could have, but yeah. Anyway, I say that was a very successful run of the handling profile of the Mustang. I think it did good. I think it did real good. I mean, once again, not as good as a Celica did, in my opinion, but still good handling. Definitely a decent sports car for you to own if you own those. And I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people across the United States that still own one of these. And hopefully you take care of it, because, I mean, I would take care of that. I mean, that's a really good car. So, yeah. But, you know, I'm going to talk about this a lot, but I've been thinking so much about getting an Xbox Series S. I mean, because, so, I've said this before, what I'm using to record is this 2K screen that's in this mobile gating setup. I'm using a Games Guard Pro XP. And I think the only thing that can fit in this would be the Xbox Series S, because the Series X, for sure, can't fit in here. I mean, I've seen the Series X. So, I went to Best Buy to buy my new laptop. Well, I already bought it when we were picking it up. And I was, I was waiting for my parents to finish the business, and I was waiting. So I was exploring the. And every time I go to Best Buy, I always go to the video game aisle because I'm a video game guy, right? So anyway, so I go there, and give me a second. I go there, and I see that they have the Xbox Series S and X on display. Now, here's what I didn't know. What I didn't know is that if you want to buy physical games, you have to have the Series X. The Series S only takes digital games, which isn't a problem for this game because this is digital. I bought this online. I mean, I bought this from the Microsoft Store. I only have 5 digital games. 5 physical games. The last physical game I bought was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, which I sort of never really I started it, but I never really finished it. So, anyway, enough talking. Time to upgrade this bad boy. So, I'm pretty sure it's naturally aspirated. I want to see what we can do to the stock engine. Yep, okay, so we are naturally aspirated. So, let's see, 31, 18, 27, 47. Okay, so let's do the twin turbo, see what we get with the twin turbo. You would think twin turbos make more horsepower than single turbos, but that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Twin turbos don't always make more horsepower. No, come on, work with me. You have to forgive my controller. My controller is 3 years old now, I think. Actually, no, sorry. This is going to be my 4th year of using this controller. 4th year, man. Okay. So that's 592 horsepower with the twin turbos. Now, if we do the single turbo, does it beat the twin turbo? Okay, we still have, yeah, okay. But yeah, so same amount of horsepower. So if you want to do this for this car with the stock engine, doesn't matter what you use power wise on this engine. For turbos, you can use twin turbo, you can use single turbo. They both give you the same amount of horsepower, but you do have a slightly higher rank with the single turbo. So anyway, so we have this to a V8. I know what that gives. I know what that gives. I know what that gives, and I don't know. Wait, hold on. I know what that gives. I don't know what this gives. Let me see. What does this give? Oh. What is it? Oh, dang. Okay. Straight 1500 horsepower. So this is a. So this is a 8.9 liter V8 that gives us 1500 horsepower. Can't modify it at all, and I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm good. It's already off to a great start. Okay, race brakes, race suspension. You know, the usual anti-roll bars, roll cage, weight reduction, all that stuff. Okay, and then we make the drivetrain to switch to all-wheel drive. Tires, race. Okay, so 275 is the max. Okay, 255, 265. Okay, interesting. And then this is on. Okay, this is on 245s. Okay, I'll do the 255s on here, and I'll do the 265s on here. Alright, make the rims a little bit wider. And do some, some engine spaces. Okay, now, I'm not expecting any customization for this car, because typically for cars like this, they don't have customization. I gotta take it back, I think. Oh, dang. Okay, we got a bumper. Okay, so we have bumpers. Huh. What do you know? Wow. And then, yeah, this first one, so we'll leave it like that. Wow. Okay. I will admit, that was, I was surprised because I wasn't expecting any customization for this car, but visual customization, but okay. All right. So now we've done the upgrading part. Now I'm going to do the tuning. So we're at 58% and 42%. So 58% of the car's weight is in the front, which makes sense because it has like a 9-liter V8 in the front. So and I think it's naturally aspirated too. I don't think it's. Yeah, I think that's naturally aspirated. So that's a naturally aspirated 8.9-liter V8. So anyway, so now the tuning starts. As usual, feel free to skip ahead in this part of the video, because I know it can get a little bit boring. Watching me do math and tune and everything. You feel free to skip ahead to when I take the car out and actually drive it and take it for a spin. But if you want to see how I tune the cars, then please go ahead and stick around. Okay, so let's see, 64 times 0.58 plus 1, that is 38.1. Alright, and then 64 times 0.42 plus 1 is 27.9. Alright, now for the springs, my least favorite part. Springs always take a little bit because the numbers are huge sometimes. 6.2 minus 315.2 times 0.58 plus 315.2, 1,046. Okay, we'll move it there. And now for the rear springs. Okay, and that times 0.42 plus 315.2 is 844. All right. So we'll do that. 844. Let's go back down a little bit. Okay. And then we'll lower the car's springs. We do the damping. Let's see, it was 5.8 plus 1. So that's going to be 12 flat out. And then 2 plus 1. And that's going to be 9 flat out. Okay, that's going to be 7.2, and that's going to be 9 times, okay, 5.4. All right, and then brake, let's see, it was 42, so we'll do, I'm going to leave it alone. All right, now for gearing. So 270, let's bring it down to 250. We'll see where we're at, 250. 269.7. 9.7. Okay. 69.7. 0.8. Okay, so we're going to leave it at 5.2, so that means 18. So let me do this. So let me break it down to 62. And then bring it up to 4. And break it up to 75. And up to 77. Let's bring that down to 93. Then up to 95. Let's bring that down to 11. And then up to 13. That's going to be 36 to 38. That's going to be, let's see, 76, 66, 68. That's going to be 1909, so 11. That's going to be 73, so 75. And that's going to be 17. 3.97, so 3.99. All right. Okay. Should wait. Yep. Okay. So apply and save setup. Okay. Yeah. I mean, now it's slightly less horsepower than this car could have in Forza Horizon 4. Because in Forza Horizon 4, you can put in the 6.5 liter V12, which had a maximum of 1,515 horsepower. But that V12 was from the Lamborghini Aventador, and it absolutely sounded horrible in this thing. Like, oh my god. Like, please, if you ever do a build on one of these cars, don't put a Lamborghini V12 inside a Mustang. It's just those are two things that were never meant to go together. Okay, two things that were never meant to go together. That was the issue to me for Forza Horizon 4. Like, do I choose, okay, better, max out horsepower or having the car sound good? And I don't want to choose between that. So I love the fact that, the car sounds decent in this game, but at the same time I can have the max horsepower. So, anyway. Let's choose something. Lava Red, Rusty. There are not a lot. Oh, I like the Fox Body GT. I like the Fox Body GT. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Fox Body GT. That's the. I mean, there's not a lot of great liveries for this car, but that's the one I'm gonna go for. That is what I'm going to go for. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I spent over 100,000 credits on building this car. It was like 120 something. So, definitely not cheap. Okay, let's take her out for a spin, see how she does. That's good. That just sounds good. That's good. Okay. So, first things first. Let's take this thing out for a spin. Nope, where am I going? Okay, oh, what do you know? It's right close by, the Playa Azul circuit. It's such a short drive, it's not even funny. Okay, yeah, that is literally right here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 100 yards, turn right.
Let's see, that's a muscle car engine right there, folks. That's a muscle car engine right there. Oh. I wish it was a little bit gravelier, but still, it's good. It's better. Oh, brakes handles beautifully. It's moments like this that I wish I had like a wheel setup where I could drive these, with the clutch pedal or everything like that.
You have arrived at your destination.
I wish I could do that, but. Those are oh man, those are expensive. Those go for like thousands of dollars, okay? And the thousands of dollars are supposed to be the cheap ones. They are supposed to be cheap. So, yeah, and I mean it's a pretty good paint. I mean that's a good paint job. I like that paint job. I mean if I was driving with this down the road, oh man. I mean, okay. You know what would be my dream? Just take all the cars from Forza Horizon 5 and just put them in my garage. Just put them in my garage. Okay, I mean I would need like a parking garage for it, but still, just put it in my garage and I'd be good for life. I mean, oh, like the opportunity, like if I could just drive this car in real life. And then again, I say that about almost every car I build. So, ooh, no, see that's a barn find. That Viper ACR, that's a barn find in this game. Which is crazy. Like, who takes a Viper ACR and leaves it in a barn to rust? Like, God, man, just be ashamed of yourself. Okay, Mustang. Okay, you think you got me? You think you got me? You don't got me. In fact, I got you. Get out of the way, Buick. Okay, Chevy. Oh, Crown Vic. I mean, listen. love you. I'm a Ford guy myself currently since I'm driving a Ford, but you're going down. Wow, did you guys see that? I mean, first lap, and I've already taken the lead. Already taken the lead. And I'm not giving it up. Oh, man. Okay. I'm in love. I love this car. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay. Save my skill points there. That was to save my skill points. Because, you know, you hit the wall. No skill points. Whew. And, I mean, now, typically with these high horsepower cars, I like to call it that they have high horsepower, too much horsepower syndrome. Because typically they suffer from a lot of understeer. But this one actually, it's not too bad. It doesn't understeer that badly at all. Yeah, it's good. It's good, mate. This is good. I love it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I mean, it's so manageable that it's not funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay, there it is. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of rivals in this game. I remember in Horizon 4, to get a bunch of money, I just grinded the Goliath in rivals. I made like 4 million credits on rivals. It's crazy. But yeah, and once I did 50 laps of the Goliath in Forza Horizon 4. It wasn't in one huge sitting. It was in increments over like a few days. Yeah, I had the game pause for that long, and I got like 3 or 4 million credits. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna lose it. There it is. But yeah, that took me like 8 hours, and I told myself never again. I'm never doing that again. And this one, and now, don't ever expect to see me do 50 laps of the Goliath in this game. Don't. Because that takes like 10 hours. And in fact, Black Panther Theo, which I love Black Panther. Black Panther does some great stuff. He did it in a 4GT, and it took him 10 hours. Okay, so like if I imagine doing it in this. Okay, like just no. It like when I first did it, took me like 14 minutes, but that was like in the Toyota Supra, I think. So I think in a proper. So then I did it again in a Lamborghini. You know the Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, the price from last week, and then something like maybe 12, 13. So yeah. See you later. But yeah, so this car. Awesome. If you guys want the tune to this car, I published it, so just look for racing, road racing S2. Just look for my username, ThickerOrca6882. There we go. Just gotta wait for the audio screen to, load. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay, has it been like 30 seconds? I feel like it's been like 30 hours, okay? It shouldn't take this long to load me onto the map, man. Come on. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a good car. I mean, Definitely good daily driver for sure. So if you like this video, guys, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel, as I plan on making more videos like this over the next few days, at least until school starts. When school starts, it'll slow down a little bit, but yeah, I hope to keep making content like this. Hope to enjoy the map of Forza Horizon 5. Thank you for joining me on this little Mustang journey here, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Game Bros out.